Chapter 16. And so, after everything that's happened, I, Ryoko Odenashi, and Yasuke Matsuda made the decision to drop out and put Hope's Peak Academy behind us. Right now, we are waiting for our flight at the airport lobby. Soon, we will both board an airplane and embark on our trip to America, the land of the free. I have finally realized what's important. As long as I have Matsuda in my world, I don't need to fuss over such trifling matters as Hope's Peak Academy. I have no obligation to participate in this irrational story. If you happen to be interested in what happens next, by all means, go ask someone else. We're busy. After we get to America, we're going to develop a new species of corn at a corn plantation, and then go to NASA and work on relocating to the moon. Hey Matsuda! I say, turning towards Matsuda, who is already hard at work growing corn under the seat next to me. Hey, we're not at the plantation yet. Isn't this too early?
Don't interfere. I'm busy planting the Cybermen,
he replies, while planting some seeds in the ground. You can't, Matsuda. Cybermen require richer soil to grow. Nappa is gonna be soupset. But he is not listening to my advice, and bang, 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 bang. I opened my eyes. I raised my body up warily and took a look around the room. A beige carpet, a small dresser, empty bookshelves. Here and there, small notes reading, "This is my room," were pasted on the wall. Since they were there, I knew that this was, indeed, my room. I gave a sigh of relief, and then realized I didn't have time for that. Bang, 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 bang. Someone was knocking violently on my door, as if trying to bring it down. I'm coming, just a minute. Bang, bang, ba-bang, bang, bang, ba-bang, bang, bang, bang. Not only didn't they wait, they also started knocking in a strange rhythm. I sulked, crawled out of bed, and then realized I had been sleeping with my shoes on. I thought as I removed them, picked up the notebook that was lying next to the pillow, and rushed to the door. Who is it? I unlocked the door, then opened it softly. Yoo-hoo! A blonde girl in loud makeup peeked vigorously through the gap. Wah! I reacted in surprise. Hey, how much longer were you planning to sleep? It's noon already, you know? What are you, a giant? Huh? Oh wait, Sleepy was a dwarf, wasn't he? Sorry, my bad. I opened my notebook to check who this mysterious person who didn't seem to care about the proper way to start a conversation was, but... Oh, have you forgotten about me? Let me tell you then. My name's Junko Enoshima, aka Super High School Level Fashion Girl. Junko Enoshima, huh? I hurried and looked for memories of her in my notebook. Soon, alarms started going off inside my head. That's right. This is the girl who called herself a murderer and tried to get me involved in something I absolutely mustn't get involved in. Go away! I screamed, as if my brain was coming to a boil. I closed the door in panic, but she had already forced her foot through the gap in the door with the style of a door-to-door salesman and stopped me from doing so. Oh, are you perhaps thinking you can run away? That kind of attitude's just gonna hurt my feelings, you know? I don't care. Just go away! I used my entire body's strength in an attempt to push the door closed, but it didn't budge. Ding dong! Eureka! I got it. You think I'm a strange girl, don't you? You think there's a screw loose in my head, don't you? Could it be you don't even want to hear what I have to say? Is your conviction that strong? In that case, big shock! Enoshima opened her eyes wide and spread both her arms forward as she said those last two words. What the... Eh? Don't you think it's funny? I was so sure I could make a fad out of this expression.
Big shock!
She seemed to live in a different dimension than me. I'm the one who should be in big shock right now. No, that's not it. I mean, what do you want from me? Well, we can't stay here at the door all day, though. Excuse me, coming in! She pushed the door open with what seemed to be the strength of 100 men, and soon invaded my room. No! I tried to escape deeper into the room, but Enoshima managed to grab me by the back of my neck. This isn't the time for you to be running away, is it? Aren't I the grand thief who stole away your precious notebooks? Don't you hate me? Don't you just despise me? I don't care anymore. I don't need those old memories anymore. I mean, it's not like I can remember any of them. I struggled violently and somehow managed to shake her hand off. Then, I jumped into my bed as fast as I could, covered my entire body head to toe with the blanket, and yelled a plea. Just leave me alone. Don't involve me in whatever it is that you do. It has nothing to do with me. Then, oh, so you're going to lock yourself in your own little world. I heard Anashima's indifferent voice through the blanket. But that would mean you're just going to let Yasuke Matsuda die. Are you really okay with that? In a second, my sunken emotions poured out all at once and spread all the way to my chest. What did you say? Are you gonna do something to Matsuda? I shot like a bullet from under the blanket and hurried towards Anashima. Then, something unexpected happened. Smiling, Junko Anashima hugged me. Huh? I was still dumbfounded when she began whispering in my ear. Yes, that's good. You should hate me so much you'd want to kill me. The more you despise me, the more despair-inducing this story's ending is gonna get. And that would be perfect. Wait! Let me go! Hate me, despise me, fight me, tear off that shell of yours and let your true self reveal itself. This is not the time to lock yourself inside your own little world. Let us give birth to a new you. It may hurt right now, but there's no need to worry. These are just birth pains. When you overcome them, it would finally be time to say happy birthday to your true self. I took a bite into Anashima's ear. Ow, 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 ow! As she faltered, I jumped out of her grip. Give me a break. Why do I have to get involved with something like that? It has nothing to do with me. Haha, whether you have or don't have anything to do with it has nothing to do with it. She stroked her bitten ear and turned to me, an ecstatic smile on her face. Traffic accidents, natural disasters, wars. Do you even realize how many people in this world lose their lives to things that have nothing to do with them? But it's just the same. Well, at least it's the same to me. I started praying. Dear God, please listen to my prayer. Please drop a meteorite on this girl's head right now. If you do, I will revere you for the rest of my life. Right after Matsuda. Besides, you have everything to do with it. You only say you don't because you simply don't remember. Huh? My prayer was instantly swallowed by intense bewilderment. What has something to do with me? It's obvious, isn't it? Anashima arbitrarily lowered her voice and declared,
The worst, largest incident in Hope's Peak Academy's history.
You are deeply involved with it. I quickly turned to consult Ryoko Odanashi's memory notebook, but Anashima grabbed my hand. Let me go! Did you really think the things you can't remember are worthless and meaningless? If you did, you really are a dummy. She smiled a faint smile and drew closer. You see, it doesn't matter how much you forget. Your actions are not going to disappear. Their effects are still felt right now in that world you've forgotten about. What? Did it never cross your mind? Did you never imagine decisions you had made ended up hurting and tormenting people? That's not... It's a cruel world out there. But it's the one we live in. People are intertwined in ways much more complex than you have ever imagined. A single person's actions may save the entire world. A single person's actions may cause a chain of despair that throws the world into chaos. It's amazing, isn't it? Truly, this is a world worthy of being lived in. It was such worthless, silly logic that I felt embarrassed just listening to it. But there was something there. Somewhere deep inside my heart, I found myself agreeing with her words. Do you get it now? In that case, let's return to the conversation's starting point. Anashima crossed her arms. I'm going to talk fast, so pay attention. You most certainly are involved with the worst, largest incident in Hope's Peak Academy's history. But I assume your next question is, exactly how am I involved, isn't it? This is going too quickly. I'll tell you then. She ignored me and continued. That is, I can't really tell you. Which is it? I wished she would at least be clear on this point. I mean, it's boring if I tell you right now. At least, that's what I think. That's why you should find out on your own exactly what's your involvement with this incident. I think that's the kind of story this is. Find out on my own? Does she think this is a game? You're probably asking yourself if I think this is a game, but I'm not going to tell you either way. That's the kind of story this is. But this is the perfect time for me to add that I'm going to give you a hint. That's the kind of story this is, you see? I gave up. Her speech was completely absurd. I couldn't even understand the point she was trying to make. Which means, what exactly? I just told you, didn't I? I'm gonna give you a hint. Enishima looked offended. By the way, once I give you the hint, my role here is over. After I give it, I'm going to go away without saying another word. You're going to go away? You are? Really? I thrust my body forward instinctively. I felt energy like I've never felt before taking over my body. Then tell me, and then go away. Fine. It's not like my feelings are hurt or anything. Enishima's lips trembled as if she was shocked at my unexpected joy. By the way, this is important, so make sure you write everything down. Sure, I got it, so just get on with it. As I pressed her, I took out my notebook. She coughed a little cough and raised her voice as if making an important announcement. Ta-da! Here we go! This hint is all about Junko Enishima's goals! She made a V sign with her right hand. There are 2 such goals. She dropped one finger from her V and her left index finger pointing up. Goal number 1. To thoroughly crush down the school's symbol of hope, Izuru Kamakura. Then, she raised her middle finger. Goal number 2! After a short pause for dramatic effect, she raised her voice to its maximum volume and continued. To kill the beloved darling, Yasuke Matsuda! I heard a thump and realized I dropped my notebook on the floor. My body stiffened. I couldn't even speak. To kill the beloved darling Yasuke Matsuda. Those incomprehensible words sprouted buds of fear, anxiety, and confusion inside my body. The seeds grew and stretched in a single instant, fixing my body in place. It felt as if I was cast in plaster, unable to move even a single finger. Enishima watched my suddenly silent figure intently for a brief moment, and then everything was silent. Her mouth was a straight line, tightly closed, as if declaring her intention was not to speak anymore. And then, after standing there quietly for a few seconds, Enishima made a small goodbye wave with her hand and left my room. The moment I heard the door closing, my body lost every bit of its energy and I crouched, as if struck down by anemia. What the? My voice squeezed from deep within my throat, sounding like the chirps of a dying bird. Matsuda? She wants to kill? Kill. The cruel word took over my entire world. She can't. She definitely can't. My head was hot. Hot enough to make my hair rise. She can't do such a thing. My chest was also hot. Intense burning emotion made my heart explode. And then, something strange happened. Magma-like heat boiled up from deep inside my stomach, gradually swelled inside my body, and exploded when it reached my chest. It escaped my heart and reached every muscle in my body. I felt rejuvenated, stimulated. I can't let her do this! I leaped out of the room and into the corridor, yelling. I ran like a bullet. In a fever, I couldn't believe myself. The pages of Ryoko Odanashi's memory notebook fluttered in the wind. As I listened to the flapping noise of my trusted partner, I screamed inside my heart. I will protect my own world. I will save Matsuda. I ran through the dormitory's corridors like a hurricane. Matsuda, wait for me. I will be there soon. Ryoko Odanashi is running. I am running, so I can become the savior of my and Matsuda's world. But at the time, I hadn't noticed yet. I hadn't noticed that my frantically working towards a goal itself was the beginning of my despair. I hadn't yet noticed this despair-inducing reality. End of Volume 1.